reading on presidential uh, Black America and the Presidents, Chapter 2. But before I do that, I'm gonna just give a little bit. I'm just gonna say my thoughts about Marion. I got an ice box where my used to be. I really don't. Honestly, he's probably in hell. I mean, yeah, I always thought Hulk Hogan was overrated, and he never walked back his comments about what he said about us when he got caught with his sex tape, like back in 2015. He never walked his comments back, and he was given a chance to apologize, and he said his apologies was, "Don't get caught." Really, don't get caught. That's your apology. Mark Henry went out of his way to try to, like, Hulk Hogan. I think he took him around historically black historical black college campuses to give him a tour. Like, yo, that wasn't okay, but I'm gonna give you a chance to apologize, just so that he could go back into the locker room to apologize. Mark Henry went out of his way to do that, and he still didn't care, still didn't apologize. So hell no. And not only that, he attempted to bury wrestlers. Some he even ratted out, especially when Jesse Ventura in the mid 1980s went wanted to unionize, having the wrestlers to have a union so they could have benefits. Something that probably would have helped someone like, I don't know, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, if there was a union for health insurance or whatnot, better pay, because wrestlers still ain't paid like they should be, taking the bumps that they do. But everyone must be like, I don't want to hear about contracts. Shut up. If there was a union, this wouldn't have been an issue. But Hulk Hogan ratted out Jesse Ventura. And then he attempted to bury, I mean, especially between him and Macho Man, Randy Savage, and others. No, no way. And again, you were given chances to apologize about your comments, what you said about us as black people. And your response was, don't get caught. That was your apology. Fuck you. That was your apology. And again, Mark Henry still went out of his way to at least put you up on game about why that wasn't okay, so that you could go back into the WWE locker room and apologize, especially to the black wrestlers at the time. I think Titus O'Neil was in that locker room and whatnot. And he said, Titus O'Neil himself said, that wasn't a real apology. He didn't even apologize after what Mark Henry went out of his way to do for you. And you lied and lied and lied and lied about almost everything. Dude, no. No way. And honestly, as someone who was born in 91, yeah, I saw him a few times in WWE and WCW and whatnot, but I never was a fan of his. I never gravitated towards him. Eat your vitamins and say your prayers, brother. How about this? That don't work for me, brother. That don't work for me, brother. Clearly, it didn't work for you, because when you meant by vitamins was injections, especially when you admitted to taking steroids. And you ratted out to Vince about Jesse Ventura trying to get a union for the wrestlers. You ratted him out. You ratted him out. And that's why the wrestlers still don't have a union today. Because of people like you. Those are my thoughts. Screw you. Yeah, you're one of the most iconic wrestlers of all time. Yeah, there probably wouldn't be the business with what it is today. I still disagree with that because even after you left, WWE was about to go bankrupt in the mid 1990s. It wasn't until Stone Cold resurrected it from bankruptcy and put WCW out of business. So actually, as a matter of fact, and not only that, wrestling went mainstream to global audiences because of Stone Cold. You were a domestic superstar. Stone Cold was a worldwide icon. He made WWE mainstream and especially saved it from. And that's why you were in WCW too. You were in WCW, NWO. And not only that, you had such creative control, you buried wrestlers. You buried wrestlers. Using your influence and full creative control in your contract to bury wrestlers. You sued WCW, which is why it went out of business, partly in 2000 and 2001. And then you did the same thing, try to run wild on TNA, and the same thing happened. No, that's my thoughts on Hulk Hogan. I got an icebox where my heart used to be. That's all.